Welcome to my movie review of Saving Private Ryan, directed by Steven Spielberg. The way I said that. Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Hanks, fucking Tom Sizemore, Matt Damon, Vin Diesel. I believe it's Vin Diesel's first movie. The fucker that's in Friends that I can't pronounce his fucking ridiculously complicated name. Uh, Fucking Bryan Cranston's in a small role. Uh, Nathan Fillion's in it as well, isn't he? Yeah, fucking hell. But basically, the plot of Saving Private Ryan is it takes place in World War Two. You got this guy played by Tom Hanks. Him and a bunch of these other guys are, war heroes. They're going around shooting fucking bad guys at a beach. The beach was actually in Ireland. I've actually been to the beach that's in this movie many times. I actually have a photo of myself on the beach because it was filmed over here. So amazing war scene, stopping they take down these fucking bad guys. People die, obviously, and then they're all given this mission to go and save a man by the name of Private Ryan, who has unfortunately lost his brothers who have died. So they have to travel to find Ryan, save him, and deliver the message that his brothers are dead. Along the way, we got a lot of fucking war scenes of them fucking shooting bad guys and terrorists, and some of the people in his crew die. Tom Hanks' crew die, and they basically go on a journey. They stop. At places they kill bad guys. They lie down, sleep, and basically have to get Ryan, let him know that, and there's a massive war scene at the end. Let me just say, this is without a doubt one of the best movies ever made. It is one of the best Steven Spielberg films ever made. It is one of the best war movies ever made. This movie is a fucking masterpiece. Like, what else can I say about it that hasn't already been said? I love the way this movie's shot. There's these nice, wide fucking angles. There's the scenes where they're walking and they're talking. So what are you doing? Yeah, we gotta save this Ryan fella. You got the nice scenery of grass and stuff, and they're going through the lakes. Like, yeah, what's going on here and all that. There's lovely shots of like the church that they're in at night. You got that Spielberg feel that Catch Me If You Can and The Terminal have. The look, the early 2000s look, even though this was 1998, or is it 97? It was 98. I know it says 98 here, but yeah. Every war scene is done fucking brilliantly. Like, how can I, like, the opening scene, I think, is like 15 or 20 minutes long. As I said, they shot it over here. They shot it in Ireland. Most of this movie was shot in Europe. They shot it in France, England, Scotland, I believe, Germany and Ireland. So I don't know if I think they shot bits of it in America as well. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, so it was shot in County Wexford. The opening scene, Ireland. I've been to that beach many fucking times. Even before I knew about this movie, I was at that beach. And essentially, the opening scene is you got Matt Damon's character Ryan going to the graveyard. Beautiful scene, just a shot, very emotional. Falls down, no dialogue, starts crying. Yeah, nice close up of his face, some narration. Then you have the boats going like, come on, we're gonna get there on the beach, and there's the fucking rain and all that. Oh, I really don't want to fart in this review because I don't want to be disrespectful. So they're traveling and like, come on, run, and there's fucking just this amazing war scene. Like, come on, fucking bodies blowing up, fucking brilliant action, but very emotional because what stuff like this happened. There's all these things around the beach. They're hiding in trenches. They're throwing grenades. The fucking bullets are hitting the helmets and the blood goes right through, and it just looks so real and brutal. Vin Diesel is like, come on, and they're shooting around people, stabbing people, and it's like a 15-minute long sequence. They're walking up hills, shooting people, like, come on, you take him out this way, you take him out that way, and they're shooting the machine gun, and shooting him, and he falls off the mountain's like, come on, you gotta go this way, orders, you know. And it's just brilliant. The effects are done brilliant, and then obviously there's the slow motion, and the guy is picking up his arm and picking up the fucking helmet and the guts, and it's just brutal. It's fucking brutal, and there are scenes like that throughout the movie, like during a lot of the war scenes where like they'll stop and there's like slow motion and people dying, things blowing up, and it's emotional, and it doesn't get cheesy because like they do it multiple times and you feel the impact of it. The Vin Diesel's there, get that amazing fucking open sequence. It goes on for like 15-20 minutes, and then you get Bryan Cranston, he was in the movie for a small bit. He has no arm. He's like, yeah, so here's this is for Private Ryan and stuff. And I love Bryan Cranston, love him as an actor. He goes to the house to give it to her, to his mother, I believe, and she starts crying like, oh, it's awful. So then they're like, right, what do you got to do? It's like, you got to go out and find them. So you got to get your squad out to go and find them. And the movie is just fucking brilliant. It's written really well. The events of World War II, it's treated with respect. The effects are done really well. The war scenes, like, they're intense, as they should be. They go to this one place, they're like, come on, like, it's like a damaged battlegrounds, like, no, not in here, and they're shooting fucking people, and people are dying, and all this stuff, and then there's a scene later on where they're like, come on, they're shooting a bunch of these guys, and then they're like, no, please don't kill me, He's like, we gotta shoot him, no, we can't, stop it, or I'll pull a gun on you, don't, or I'll shoot him. It's like, we can't, we have to let him go, we have to shoot him, or whatever. So there's that really intense scene, we gotta fucking find Ryan. So, there's that. Like even at the beginning, like they're all in the water and just blowing up, and like there's just that intensity where he decides to use shaky cam, and there's the great shot of the boat at the beginning of this scene. A lot of the movie they're walking around talking, and you get a nice scene. You're like, where is this Ryan fella? They end up going to these guys at one point, and they're like, right, so Ryan, I hate to tell you this, but your brothers are dead. And he's like, what? My brothers are dead? And he starts crying. I don't know if it's kind of a comedic scene, but Nathan Fillion's crying, and he's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, it's awful. Guys, this isn't him. This isn't Ryan. He's like, oh, Sergeant James Ryan's like, no, that's not me. So it's like, damn, So that you have that scene, you got just great moments. Like, obviously you do have that kind of thing that's in a lot of war movies, like, oh, who do you have back at home and all that. But it's done really well in this movie. Like, there's the scene where they're in the church, like, what are we doing, Sergeant? He's like, I don't know. Like, we gotta stop him. And he's asking questions, and he's like, get some sleep, Sergeant. We gotta be up in 2 hours. He's like, yes, sir. But you got the guy that's in. A lot of them they do argue Tom Sizemore's in it. You got the guy that's in. What the fuck is his name? That's in like Ted and Friends. His death scene is very brutal. He gets fucking shot. He's like, come on, I don't want to die. You're gonna be okay. And he's just like, and it's just done beautifully. Like, it's done very intensely, and the effects for that scene were great. Like, and it's just done brilliantly. Like, the acting in this movie is fantastic. Tom Hanks sells it as this fucking war hero. You do believe that these are soldiers. You have Vin Diesel in the movie. I do believe he dies at one point. It's like, yeah, come on, we gotta do this. There's a lot of scenes where they're shooting and blowing up bad guys, So they're trying to find him, and then like way later on in the movie, they find Ryan, and like Sergeant James Ryan, and he's like, yeah. He's like, your brothers are dead. He's like, sorry, what? No, he's like, no, like they don't know at first that it's him. They're talking, blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, like, I'm looking for Sergeant James Ryan. Wait, I'm Sergeant James Ryan. He's like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, I hate to inform you, but your brothers are dead. Then he starts crying. There's this great scene where they're talking, and he's telling the story about his brothers, like, oh, she was ugly, and he's laughing and all that stuff with Tom Hanks's character. They're listening to music, and they do have banter with each other. Like, the army men, they do take the piss out of each other on the way and lighting fires and like, yeah, you're an idiot and all this stuff. And they do at that scene, and then there's the final act, which is just fucking war, tanks, fucking blowing shit up, fucking people shooting, attacking. You got that famous scene where the guy comes in with the knife and is about to try and stab the fucking guy, and he's like, no, no, and then he fucks him up, and they shoot him. They shoot a guy upstairs, and there's just so much fucking shit at the end. Tom Hanks pulls out a handgun and fucking shoots someone. Just pure fucking chaos. And like, Steven Spielberg directed it really well. The action, that scene as well. And eventually goes on for a while. Tom Hanks' character gets shot. It's very fucking sad. Like, you feel for his character, and then lingers on him, and then we cut back to the modern day. Sorry. Better out than in. Anyway, cut back to the modern day, and the shot of Matt Damon crying, and he talks to his wife and walks off, and it's just a brilliant movie. Like, I love the way it looks. I love the effects, the practical effects, the action, the subject matter, the drama. Not the subject matter, you know what I mean? The drama behind it is brilliant. The acting behind it's brilliant. Matt Damon does a great job, even though he's not in the movie till like later on. Tom Sizemore, all the characters do a great job. Even some of the more comedic moments, they're done well. There's not that many, but they're done well. It's fucking drama. Obviously, there's not that many. There's like, right, we camp here in the church and all that. But yeah, there's a lot of scenes of them walking around. There's loads of great action moments and effects, and it's just a brilliant fucking movie, honestly. What else can I say about it? Like, get him the fuck down here. Oh, there's the part where they're trying to save the girl. He's like, bring the fucking, put the fucking girl back. Put the fucking girl, get the fuck back. And then someone, I think, shoots the dad or something like that. It's like, get the fucking girl, save the fucking kids, you know. And you get the war zone and stuff. But Tom Hanks does, you know, the buildings being fucked up. But Tom Hanks just does a great job. So it's just weird listening to him swear, because I just hear Woody. But anyway, love this movie. What else can I say? It's written well, directed well, visually stunning, effects are great. You know, beautifully shot. Amazing music as well. Like, Steven Spielberg, he just fucking nailed this movie. And it's like, it's like 169 minutes long. 69. Anyway. And it's just brilliant. I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, it's a fucking flawless movie. Here's the front. Spine. Back. I think this is a short review, but like, I don't care. Like, it's what else can you say? The quality of this Blu-ray is fucking brilliant. Yeah. That's my movie review of Saving Private Ryan. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later, and bye.